Welcome to Johnson County Community College Learning Studio in Lib 353B. Scattered across campus are smartboards, and this presentation is going to show you how you might want to use a smartboard and some of its functionality. First thing you need to know is that you'll have a computer that's turned on in your classroom, and you'll need to turn the smartboard on as well. There's a button down here in the lower corner. You'll also need a projection system. It's attached to this smartboard. If yours isn't, you might have to turn that on as well. Once you have the smartboard up, there are a couple things that you might need to do once you're in the classroom. You might not have the floating tool palette, and there's an icon, and it's blue and a circle, kind of looks like a target, and if you click on that, what it will do is bring up this floating toolbar. You can hide the toolbar by pressing on the arrows and then bring it back again. You'll want this functionality for the pointer and the pins. So you can go between the pointer and the pins on the floating toolbar. The other thing that you might need to do, that I hope you don't, but you can access the tools in the corner. It's the same blue icon. And if you're writing on the smartboard and the pen and what you're writing don't line up together, you will need to use the Orient. And I'm just going to do that to show you how it goes. It's a pretty simple process. You just click on Orient, and then what it does is it brings up these X's, red X's, and all you need to do is click in the center, and there's a little yellow dot. And what this does is it orients the smartboard and lines it up with the marker and the board itself. For smartboards that have a digital projector, you probably will never have to do that orientation. So now they're lined up together. I have a little presentation here that notice that this is, I'm not at my computer. I can do all of my presentation right here from the smartboard itself. And can run the PowerPoint. And a couple of these slides we've already gone over. So why do you want to use a smartboard, and how can you use a smartboard? And these are just the quick notes. It said make sure your computer is on, make sure the smartboard is on, make sure that the digital projector is on. This is a whiteboard. It's not a whole lot different in terms of writing on it and surface as any whiteboard that's in your classroom. The difference is that you have the power of a computer. You're going to be able to engage your students with the videos and any kind of computer stuff that you do. It's touch sensitive, and we're going to be able to control anything that we can control on the computer. I should be able to control right here on the smartboard. So I can use my fingers. I could use a pen if I wanted to, so I can go back. You can use any different kind of a touch object. There's a whole lot of electronics behind this board that allow you to be able to do this electronics. So if I want to write on this, I can write on this. So you can write on it. If I don't like what I've written, I can erase it. There are 4 different colored pens. So we've got a red pen that you can write with. You have black, blue, and green. The kind of neat thing is that it doesn't really matter what color of pen you're holding. What it matters is the color of the tray. So if I pull up a green pen and a red tray, it's going to be red. So you can either... You should probably not mess with your students. You should probably have the pens appropriate, but I just want you to know that it's the tray that determines the color, not the pen itself. So we can erase that because it will stay on. I'm going to go back to the pointer. So this tray automatically detects the tool that you want to use. And you can activate a keyboard on screen with a button underneath the eraser. And a keyboard comes up. So if you need any keyboard commands, you're able to get the keyboard here. You could type if you wanted to as well, but I'm not sure why you would type with a keyboard on a smart board. You can capture your work as well, and we're not going to cover that in this presentation. So there's other software that you can get through the smartboard tools where you're able to capture all of your video and record it. And there's also software that we can use that's a notebook that goes along with the smartboard as well. You can save this into many different applications, and that's something that you can explore and do on your own or talk to your ed tech advisor. What I really like about the smartboard is that I'm able to incorporate things from YouTube or videos and play them right here. So this is just an Hindenburg video. And I'm not going to play a lot of this, but we can close the window and then simply go on. So any kind of web links that you have, you can incorporate them right here and use them. So I don't have to go back to the computer and use other keystrokes. I can just use the smartboard and interact with the class, but also have this powerful, the linking system. So this is a hard-coated surface. It's tear-proof. It's optimized for projection so you don't get that glare off of it. It's compatible with any dry erasing markers, so I could use the dry erasing markers that I have for any of these other whiteboards. Talked about the notebook software, and the notebook software is pretty nifty. I've used it a little, and it interfaces really nicely, so you can take any presentation and anything that you can do in Word, you can do in the notebook itself. You can create content, you can organize it, you can save your notes, and you can draw and capture whatever you do. So there's the notebook software that you can use, there's a recorder that's available, there's a video player that's available, showed you the keyboard, and then this floating toolbar. We have lots of tools for the smartboard. The smartboard software itself is a powerful combination of the notebook whiteboarding software and the smartboard tools. You can talk, we have a license for it. You can talk to your ETC advisor, and what it allows you to do is it allows you to create content, to organize content, to save your notes, and to draw and capture your drawings on the screen itself. So the notebook software is what I just talked about. There's a recorder, a video player. We showed you the keyboard earlier, and the floating toolbar. So those are all the features that you have accessible and able to use with the smartboard. This is the floating toolbar, just kind of expanded out for you. So it's the pointer. We have the pens, the different colors that you can use, the highlighter, the eraser. If you have it installed, you can have the line and draw shapes. And then this is all of the tools itself. So this, if I were to click on this button, it should bring up all the tools. And these are all the tools that are available to you. The spotlight is one of those tools, and what it does is it gives you a spotlight that you can move around and highlight different images if you're in the smart notebook software. There's a screen shade that you can pull down and uncover material as you need it. So it blankens the screen, and then you can be solving a problem, say in math, and show the formula, and then pull the screen down as you go. So it's a really flexible tool that's really good to use in teaching. You can write over anything. When I had that video up for Hindenburg, I could have written on that Hindenburg video itself. So anything that projects on this screen can be written over by just using the pen tool. And here's a couple links. I can go to those links and show you. I believe that we have the capability of giving you these two links, but this is a link that goes out and has all sorts of different tools and ideas. So if you search the internet and search for smartboard tools, there are lots of different places that have video. So you can simply go, here's another site that I found. It's a lot more resources for the smartboard itself. So if you're interested in doing something on a smartboard, you can search the web yourself, or you can call your ETC advisor. So I use the smartboard in terms of my lectures. I record my lectures in the classroom. That'll be a different video by somebody else. You'll need the lavalier microphone. You'll have PowerPoint slides. And the beauty of this for me is being able to control everything that I'm doing in the classroom right here at the smartboard and being able to interface with my students without being behind a computer screen. So you can produce those movies, you can make flash files out of them, and I have a distance class, so this really helps my distance students as well. So your imagination is the limit, and contact your ETC advisor.